Hey everybody. Yeah, let's kind of conclude this, but for the time being, but not for everything, but let's start off with the games that I've been playing in 2021 so far. It's not really big, to be honest with you, but I did forgot to acknowledge a couple of games that I didn't actually put in, and that was the Xbox Game Pass. I got a 14 free day trial, and I had it on my Gears 5 game, and I was like, I'll use this for another time. I used the code, I put it in, and after that, I saw a huge library of games, and I did saw one game that I was like, man, I really wish I can play it, but I don't have the chance, and that is Streets of Rage 4. And holy shit, I absolutely fucking love the game. Wow, the game is amazing. The graphics look beautiful. It reminded me of like Comic Zone from the Sega Genesis. And the soundtrack, mwah. And for those who are saying, it doesn't sound like the Sega Genesis soundtrack. Are you fucking kidding me? You're not even hearing the freaking 16-bit tones from Sega? But my god, the soundtrack here was amazing. Bringing in back one of the original composers, and Oliver, I forgot his name, but he did an amazing job. I absolutely loved it. And the soundtrack in the game, I love Rising Up. I love the freaking title screen and the freaking character select screen. Every time I hear it, dun, 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 it reminded me so much of Turtles in Time. Like, you know what? Like, I swear to God, if they're working on the Teenage Ninja Turtles game, I'm gonna freak out. And they are. They are. That's .emu's next game. And I'm excited for that one. But back to this. I fucking love Streets of Rage. And I felt so freaking nostalgic playing this game too, because I played a little bit of the first one, never completed it. I played the second one, also couldn't complete it. I don't remember much of the third one, but I remember that I played the living shit out of the second one, mostly. And it was not even close to completing it, especially playing it on the phone. Oh my god, it was a bunch of handcrafting. You couldn't even beat it like that too. But Streets of Rage 4, I don't know, but it's hard to pick between 2 and 4 to be the best game in the series. And to be honest, .emu, Guard Crush Games, and then I forgot one more developer, I'll put it in the description down here. They did an amazing job, and I fucking fell in love with the game, and I thought it was a fucking near masterpiece. And I'm just happy that Sega literally... Well, here's the thing. Sega didn't develop this game. They just gave the rights to Guard Crush Games and all the rest of the developers to do the game for them. And I gotta say, it was amazing. And it was a near fucking masterpiece. And I absolutely fell in love with this. And I cannot wait to see more. And I hope we get Streets of Rage 5 soon enough. But right now, they're currently working on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, and I'm excited for that one too. So with that in mind, I love that too. And another game that I played on Game Pass was back in October. I think it was somewhere in October or September. I can't remember. I played Alien Isolation. Oh my god, you have no fucking idea how intense I felt with that game. From the beginning all the way to the very end, and son of a bitch, those xenomorphs mean fucking business. They don't even fuck around. They want you dead. And then the Working Joes, my god, those fuckers are relentless. My god, the fucking Working Joes are just relentless, and they're hard to kill too, because not even 2 bullets in their skull can kill them. Not even save maybe a shotgun so you can shoot them, blast them in the head. And then from there, you're good. But, man, this game was amazing, and hearing Sigourney Weaver and then the original cast's voice was there, I thought it was amazing. And yes, I know this game came out in 2014, but I seriously want Alien Isolation 2 to exist. It's that fucking good. And this game, sadly, I love you, Sega. This is another Sega game that they published, and Creative Assembly was the one that developed it. I want another game. I really want another game, and I really want it to continue, because the developers even said, we would love to make a sequel, but it's Sega's decision. Sega, I swear to God, please give the green light to Creative Assembly so they can make another Alien game. The game is fucking amazing, and it's a near masterpiece. And fuck, like... And if you can't, do a remaster of the game. Remaster the graphics, remaster the lip syncing, remaster everything. And then with that, you're gold. Ripley's daughter going to be doing from there? I want to know. And I'm excited to see if they are going to be doing it, because there's rumors that they are, they're not, they are, they aren't. It's conflicted. So I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm down for another one. Anyways, that with the Game Pass games out of the way, I do have another free trial, but I don't have enough time because I bought this game recently and I am literally glued with this game. As you can see here, I am a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I have Unity, I have Syndicate, I have Origins and Odyssey, and I got Valhalla. I don't have the remastered of 3 and the Ezio collection, unfortunately. But my God, Valhalla was, in my opinion, my third favorite game in the series, right behind 4, Black Flag, and then 2, which is, to me, in my opinion, the best in the series. I just don't know what they're gonna be doing next because seriously, they added. You thought Odyssey had so much content. This one is getting a lot more content and a lot of free content, and I'm like, shit, like there's so much to do in this game. It's nonsensical. And you thought this was overfilled? Well, yeah, this one was overfilled. I clocked in at least 196 hours, nearly close to 200 hours of completion of the mainline story game. But this game, holy shit, it is so fucking good. It reminded me so much of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, it's that good, even though you don't get to see the, the intimate moments, if you know what I mean. Anyways, and then I went with the Animus Chooses For You character, because you can choose between a male character or a female character, which they go by Eivor. And I was like, you know what, I'll just go with Animus, I'll let the Animus choose for itself. And then with that, it chooses female Eivor in the Viking time, and then back in the moments where you were with grouping up with Thor, Loki, and many other characters, you play as a male version of itself, but it doesn't go by that. You go by a different name, which is Javi, and supposedly he's the king of Asgard, which I'm like, should have been Thor, but okay. This game is overfilled with content. It is nonsensical, and I'm sticking with Sword and Shield. And one day, I will do a full-on review with this game because I still have so much to do with this game, and you have no fucking idea. I heard a rumor that the next mainline Assassin's Creed game is going to be completely different. It's going to go like the Uncharted routes, and I'm excited for that because I don't mind different changes because Origins was the one that was teasing the RPG moments, and it did show it off, but it didn't have the RPG dialogue, which this one was introduced with it. But then here, it goes even deeper with this one, and then here, you have to decide. It doesn't no longer glows yellow. You have to think about your decisions, and it's on you. And it does affect the story too, without a doubt. So let me talk about another game that I also played too, and that is Resident Evil Village. In my opinion, this is, to me, in my opinion, currently, right now, Game of the Year contender. I was worried about this game. I was absolutely worried because Resident Evil 3 Remake was 5 to 7 hours short. This game, I beat it in under 12 to 13 hours, and I was like, damn, there's so much stuff to do here, and there is, and I'll be honest with you, I absolutely love this game. This reminded me so much of Resident Evil 4. It's that good, and I was really intrigued. Lady Dimitrescu was great. The other 3 villains were really good, especially Heisenberg, not the Heisenberg from Breaking Bad, if you know what I mean. And then many other characters too, and especially the doll character too with the baby. Oh my god, that moment in that game was a 10 out of 10 moment, and it scared the living shit out of me. One day, I will be streaming this on Twitch. Resident Evil Village, in my opinion, it's hard to say because I love Resident Evil 4. To me, it's the best game ever made, and it's one of the best Resident Evil games like in the series. Right behind Remake 2 and then Resident Evil, the remake, what they did back in the GameCube, but they remade it again. And it's hard to pick between this one and then also Biohazard. Biohazard was absolutely amazing, and to me, in my opinion, Alright then, here is Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Village, and then of course I got 3 Remake and 2 Remake. I am a huge Resident Evil fan, and I love the franchise, and I know this is Capcom's #1 most sold franchise ever. Right behind Monster Hunter and Street Fighter, which I acknowledged that in the other video. Anyways, I fell in love with Resident Evil Village, and I'm going to do a second walkthrough on my Twitch channel soon enough when I get Assassin's Creed Valhalla out of the way. And then maybe down the line I'm going to try out Far Cry New Dawn, which I want to try out next because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm really excited for the next Far Cry game. As you can see, I'm a huge Far Cry fan. I love the series. I still have New Dawn missing, but I'm gonna grab that soon enough. I saw it in the bargain bin for like 20 bucks. I was like, screw it. One day, when I get paid, I'll get it. When I get Assassin's Creed Valhalla out of the way. And then with that, I'm looking forward to that too. And I prefer that mostly over Call of Duty because this is the last game I bought. I'll be honest, this is the last game I bought. I never played World War II, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare reboots, Black Ops Cold War, and then I don't even know if another one's coming out, but if Activision's taking a break from Call of Duty, thank you, Activision, because seriously, you guys have been milking the fuck out of Call of Duty every single goddamn year. Take a break, guys. Seriously, take a break. And I even told you guys, if you guys are running out of ideas, I'm working on something based on that too, so I can give you guys an understanding of how it is with the Call of Duty fan base. And I'll be honest with you, I am more excited with the Battlefield games because I became a Battlefield fan since Battlefield 1. Battlefield 4 didn't got to me, but Battlefield 1 did. It went to a completely different direction, taking us to World War I. The story was amazing. Operations was amazing. The graphics good. The soundtrack, oh my god, it is so fucking beautiful. And I put this in my top games of the 2010s, and this one was a huge disappointment. I beat the story mode in under 4 or 5 hours, and after that, I called it a day. I played a little bit of the multiplayer, and I was like, this is a bit underwhelming. But still, like, I hope in Battlefield 2042, which is their next game, I'm pissed off that there's no campaign mode, but the multiplayer mode looks amazing. And so I hope EA doesn't add surprise mechanics, or should I say microtransactions in a fucking game, because it blows my fucking mind how much they load up that game, because it drives me insane. And not only that too, I'm excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy game, which that's Square Enix's next main Marvel game that they're going to be doing next. Thankfully, it is single player only. It's going to focus on Star-Lord, but then you're going to be doing like some on commands with Drax to attack, Groot to attack, Rocket to attack, Gamora to attack. I'm interested, but let's see how it goes, because I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I became a fan ever since the movie came out in 2014. But let's see how the game is, because I really wanted to see a Guardians game to exist. And I know that a Telltale game existed of Guardians of the Galaxy game, but I just wanted something that I have the freedom to, like, do this and do that. And we finally got the chance. And anyways, everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.